Hey guys, welcome to my first weekly stream session with you guys. It might be a different day every week. Just depends on my scheduling. So see what works and what doesn't work for you guys and for me. Trying to see what I can work out. So one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about was self-consciousness. I am very self-conscious when it comes to my abdomen area. I wish it was more toned up a little bit and like have the whole hourglass shape, where I still keep my curves, but I just want to kind of tone up through here. I think I've mentioned that before. I didn't mention the whole self-conscious part, but it is the kind of thing. So when I'm posing for pictures, it kind of some shots that are taken is like, no, you can't go with that because it just shows too much of that area, and I don't like how it turns out. So some of them don't get posted for that reason. So my photographer does what he can to make the shots look drawn a little bit more slimmer, I guess, in the pictures. So I'm close to my ideal weight, so I want to be at like 150, somewhere around there. I'm at like 175 right now, so not too bad. So I'm not too close, but I just want to maybe tone up through here. But I like my hips. I like everything else about my body. Just that one particular area. Also, body positivity is another thing I like to talk about. You should be comfortable in your body. So even though I'm not comfortable in some areas, I'm still pretty comfortable with it. And that you should cosplay whoever you want to cosplay as. If it's like Spider-Gwen and Mary Jane Watson, they're all like smaller builds than me, but there's why. I mean, I can still do it, right? There's a lot of people out there who are a lot, I wouldn't say bigger than me, or like, they're bigger, but they still have definition to them, so they still have the whole curves kind of like me and everything. And they're doing just fine cosplaying people out there like Spider-Man or, for instance, or whoever they want to cosplay as. I've seen a lot of that. So, just if you want to cosplay or something, go ahead. You shouldn't let anyone tell you that you can't because you're not the right size proportions. As long as your costume is pretty much spot on, it shouldn't matter how big you are, how small you are. It really is. It doesn't matter. It was 2 years ago. So I'm thinking about getting back in drawing just because it's something that relaxes me. And if y'all don't know about Sailor Moon, this is Sailor Mercury. So this is what I drew. This took a long time. I did it in my spare time. So I want to try and do more of that, maybe even showcase it on my page. If you guys would be interested in that, if I should get back into this, because I would really like to get back into this. Tell me what you guys think. I think this is pretty awesome. This was 2 years ago, like in July 2 years ago. So I had done it all in pencil, and the thing with that was like there was a lot of erasing, so I could get the pretty much where it kept smudging all over the place because I have a pencil and your hands on top of everything, and it was smudging it, so I had to go through a lot of like erasing to get it like perfect, and I couldn't bring myself to add color to it, so I just put it in the picture frame how it was. Because it was a lot of work trying to get it to look like that. So I had to do a lot of erasing, and I didn't want to keep messing up the picture any more than it was, but added more color or ruin it or whatnot. So coloring is something I need to work on. I do a good job at it, but the whole shading and whatnot, I'm trying to do a little bit better about that. But yeah, so I have other ones. I just don't like some of it's online paper, but I need to get it onto an actual paper and everything. But I did one of Sailor Moon. I believe she was. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Sailor Moon, but Sailor Saturn pretty much was going to destroy the world with the power that she had, and Sailor Moon ended up stopping her, and then she reverted back to a baby. So I'm actually had Sailor Moon. Well, I wasn't having her holding the baby, but I did that pose about like from waist up of Sailor Moon. So I kind of changed it a little bit, or kind of like maybe like I think it might have been like just above the thigh area that I stopped at. But I was trying to get the whole picture because I look at something and then like I draw it and like keep until it looks perfect. That's my flaw, I guess you could say, is that I wanted to look at that picture. And that I can actually show you a comparison. I can post that later on. I can show you a comparison of what picture I used to what that final version was. But yeah, if you guys would be interested in me doing more of that and showing you more of my work on my page, just let me know. So yeah, first weekly streaming for you guys. Let me know how I did or what you guys want to see more of. Or like I said, the days would vary from depending on my work schedule and whatnot. When you guys are available, try to accommodate that as best I can. So it doesn't always have to be on my days off either, guys. So it's just a matter of when I go in and whatnot. So it might be this time, it might be that time, or it might be a whole different day altogether. As long as it's every week, there should be no problem. Right, guys? All right. I'll see you guys later.